Welcome, race fans. Here tonight we are with 6 Points Racing here tonight at Laguna Seca, Mazda Laguna Seca. Tuning in here tonight, the 15-minute race that they've got. They've just got a few seconds left of practice here. We'll be on to qualifying in just a minute, folks. First, I got to welcome into the booth here with me my son, Aaron Cummings. Welcome, Aaron.
Thank you, Dad. Just in here to help you out for the night.
Very good. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, looks like that's going to wrap up practice. We're going to move on to qualifying here in just a minute. Let's see who can turn the fastest lap here. Who's going to sit on the pole? We've had some pretty good races here. The last couple of races that they've had. I know it's been a couple of weeks since they've raced, but that was great racing way back, man. I'll tell you what, these guys know how to get around these road courses. They got 5 laps here qualifying to do it in, I believe, 15 minutes. You might be going over some last-minute instructions here, too. All right, we should start seeing times come in here real quick, folks. Not a big field here tonight. Looks to be about 10 drivers. Don't count me. I had to join as a driver so I could talk to the top 3 here at the end of the night. Their first lap is their out lap. All right, LeVar bringing in the very first time so far, 1 minute and 39.138. Oh, there's Callan Williams beating that, and Mick Field also. Only 3 qualifiers so far. Well, one thing you got to remember, if they do run off of the track, Aaron, that that does not count that lap. It just kind of nullifies that lap. But they got 5 laps to do it in, and I think that's the reason why they have 5 laps. Is it's because you got that one lap. If you run off and it doesn't count, you still got 4 more to go. We may not see a lot of qualifiers either.
Well, Andrew's finishing up a lap right here. We'll see if his time will post on this one.
Andrew Procario.
Evidently not. That's the second lap he's completed, and it didn't count either. Hey, Andrew finally posted a time.
There we go. And not a bad time.
No, I mean, we got another one. The pole's been taken over.
Iannucci. Giuseppe Iannucci. And I do not have a number for him. What number does he have? Do you know?
555.
555. I'll have to make up a new number. So sorry about that. Don't have a number for Giuseppe.
Shane's running 303. Do you have a number for that one?
Yes. Giuseppe must have slipped in after, because I thought I had everybody, but he must have slipped in. Yep, we've got a couple other guys that did. Rodrigo come in. Saraceno. You know what? His name sounds familiar. I think I've seen him somewhere before. Maybe I've raced with him or something.
Fabrice is still out there turning some laps. Mick's still out turning laps. Shane said he's not going to race. He can't get his controls to save.
Oh, no. Dang.
He's still got 5 minutes left, just under 5 minutes left to qualify. Apparently he can't get it fixed. Still got 5 cars out here turning laps. Giuseppe just improved on his lap, turned to 136, 441. No, Sonny just turned the lap. 136, 398 to take the top of the board.
Yeah, Sonny Cantion is pretty awesome in these cars. Pretty awesome.
Well, Callan said in the chat here just about a minute ago, secretly wishing Sonny doesn't qualify. And then he come back and said, and straight to the top goes Sonny.
Yep. Now Rodrigo comes up into the 7th position there. Manazzi Major back in 8th. Fabrice Boyson in 9th. That was the last of the qualifiers so far.
Well, they got a minute and a half to finish it up.
Looks like we're going to have about 13 drivers. Well, unless Shane doesn't get his stuff fixed. If Shane don't get his stuff fixed, we may only have 12.
Shane already left.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he wasn't going to run.
Okay. So we'll only have about 12 drivers.
No, Rodrigo just ran off the track, so that lap's scrapped.
Maybe 9 qualifiers. Maybe that's all we're going to get. My boy Sonny Canchin, definitely. Taking that pole, man. I just don't think anybody's got anything for that. So that's going to wrap up qualifying. And we'll move on to the race now, folks. But let's get everybody accounted for here as they get ready to start. On the grid here, Sonny Canchin bringing home the pole here tonight with a 1 minute 35.776 second lap. Gatsby Iannucci in second place. Kalen Williams coming in third. Mick Field fourth. Andrew Procario in fifth. LeVar Botti in sixth place. Rodrigo Saraceno back here in seventh. Manatzi Major 8th, Fabrice Boyson in 9th, Gene Fides not taking a qualifying time will start 10th. Shane Bowen has left a server. Joey Young starting 13th, Ed Young 14th. So let me get here to the start here, and I believe they are going to be starting. Yes, it's going to be a standing start. I forgot that they do a standing start. So we'll hear the cars here in a minute wind up. They got about 48 seconds here until they get wound up. These look like a lot of fun, Aaron. Man, I'd really like to get into racing these things. I think they'd be so much fun.
They can be, but when you spend a lot of time in the other cars, they're no fun. You're slow. After you get used to them, they can be a lot of fun.
All right, we're ready to go. Here they go, folks. Green, green, green. Wow, lots of tire smoke on that start. Down into turn one. Sonny Canchin with a pretty good lead. And look at him doubling up back here behind him. Rodrigo's already making a move and goes into sixth place. And still side by side, Gene Fides comes back on the inside and completes that pass on Rodrigo. Everybody chasing Sonny Canchin right now. And that seems like that's getting to be a every race thing. Everybody's chasing Sonny.
And you have your drivers that like it, and when they like it, they show it.
Yes, sir. I'll tell you what, though, Kellen Williams is not letting Sonny get out there too awful far, and we may see a challenge. We may see a challenge for that top spot. All right, completing the first lap here, Sonny Canchin will be scored as the leader and complete the first lap. "15 minutes, Aaron. Won't get too awful many laps in, but it's good racing, I'll tell you. This is the best of the best right out here. LeVar on the inside of Gene Fides and goes into fourth. That was a good clean pass too. He just overpowered him right there.
Our second place starter, he fell out. Giuseppe, he just reconnected to be trying to get out here on the track here in a minute.
Well, we do have a brand new leader, Kellen Williams, for the lead. Got around Sonny Canchin. Sonny had a moment there, must have slipped or something a little bit, and that's all it takes in these things, a slight mistake, and you can get passed up for the lead.
You use your rumble strips good, but if you go just that little bit too far, you're going to lose it.
Boy, Callan, he just seems flawless out here right now. He's actually starting to put a little distance on Sonny Canchin.
No, and he goes off right there.
Oh, yes, he did. Good save, comes back up on, and I guess maintains second place. He's going to have to try it again. But Sonny Canchin, he was so close to leading that lap, and Sonny Canchin will complete the second lap.
And Andrew sticks his nose in there, and he's going to drag him down into turn one.
And this is where if you can really overdrive it and make it stick, and he does complete the pass on him right there. So Callan Williams goes back to third. Callan's probably beating himself up right now saying, man, did I ever mess up, because I had the lead and was pulling away. And now that Sonny Canchin's got out there, he's starting to pull quite a bit of a distance. Back in the field here, Mick Field in 6th place. Rodrigo in 7th, Joey Young 8th. Cars back here getting spread out quite a bit. Ed Young.
Manatzi, he just lost it over here off of, I believe that's turn 4. He's got it righted back up and going again.
Driving the Coca-Cola MX-5 here tonight. But Sonny Canchin starting to put distance on second place, Andrew Procario. And don't look in your rear view mirror now, Andrew, because Callan Williams is right there. Let's ride along with Callan here for a minute and see how much he's really pushing this thing right now. Oh, and Andrew spins it. And Callan takes advantage of that. Well, let's go back and take a look at that real quick here. That was on Andrew. Let's take a look here. Going down into turn 1. It was coming out of turn 1 is where he actually he drove it in there really hard, and the car just kind of kicked right around on him. Oh, tough break for Andrew because he was catching Sonny Canchin right there. And way to keep it off of the field. Everybody's going to get by safely, it looks like, but he's going to come back in 5th place. And boy, he's got Rodrigo on his tail. Look at this. This really gathered up these guys right back here.
And it looks like Rodrigo's going to take advantage of it, and he's going to take him into the chicane up here.
He sure is. Oh, might have been a little touching going on right there. Mick Field almost got into the back of Rodrigo as well. Back up front, Sonny Canchin now with Callan Williams, and Callan making the pass for the lead. And he may get to lead this lap. It looks like he is. Sonny Canchin second, and he's under fire by Gene Fields.
It looks like he backed off. He may be just kind of riding here for a minute.
Down into turn 1. Callan Williams in the lead. Did get to lead that lap. Blinking a little bit, so it's kind of hard to stay on him. I'll stay on Gene Fields here for a minute. Callan, I think he was having some internet issues there before the race because he fell out of the server once, and I don't know if they ever did get TeamSpeak up and running or not because he ran that on his computer. So,
well, we've got Ed Young who's just pulled it into the pits here. He wrecked mashed up the car pretty hard back there just before the dog leg back by turn 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's pitted. He's actually come back out onto the track now.
Yep, I think they did have a reset. You can check that. Well, you can see the dirt flying up on the track here and everything. Callan Williams out there, and he's got quite the lead over Gene Fides right now. And we're just a little more than halfway through this race.
Yeah, they did have one fast repair and with a 20 incident limit.
Oh, there you go. 20 incidents. That's 20 times you can run off the track.
And that adds up real quick. Even with the rumble strips here, it doesn't give you a lot of leg room.
Gene Fides looking to the outside. We haven't been able to see that outside work too good for passing. Callan's going to hold him off on the inside. But Sonny Canchin right there at third spot. And Gene Fides takes over the lead.
I think Sonny's just saving his stuff. They've still got just under 4 minutes left here, so he may be waiting for his next couple laps and then push it real hard.
Yeah, looking back at Callan Williams there, these three have really put a lot of distance on fourth place. LeVar Boute, I'm not sure how you say that. Boute? Down through the carousel. Oh, Callan Williams almost loses it right there. Sonny third. LeVar back here fourth place, 6.2 seconds behind him. Andrew Percario in fifth. McField in sixth. Rodrigo about a second and a half behind Mick there in seventh. Joey Young eighth. Fabrice Boyson in ninth place. That's a sharp looking car. I like that. I like the colors on it. Kind of like a, I don't know what color you'd call that. It's not a black. It's kind of like a, I don't know, a really, really deep blue to black, somewhere along in there. Sharp looking though, I like it.
Man, they probably got Exalta to make some special paint for them.
Probably. Manatzi back here in 10th. Ed Young's last one on the lead lap, having some problems here. Let's get back up. Sonny Canchin back in lead. Passing up both of them guys down through the carousel. Kicking the dirt up on the track, and that does play into how the cars behind them react too. That dirt on the track will make it a little slick for them guys right behind him, so sometimes the driver may use that to his advantage by just kicking a little dirt up behind him and make them guys a little bit loose. But these three have been out front here battling it up since pretty much almost since the beginning. Gene Fides come from quite a ways back and has caught up to these two. So I would say he was probably, at that time, was probably the fastest car out there.
This will probably be the last lap. We've got a minute left in the race here.
Now we got 3 minutes and 8 seconds. We got 3 minutes left, Aaron.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the wrong timer. Here we go.
And unless, you know, if they start a lap and they got to go about like halfway before it'll actually give them the white flag. So you'll see it here when they come down to it. But Sonny Canchin actually putting on a clinic out here for these guys, showing them just how to do it. He's led 4 coming to 5 laps this time by. Callan Williams led a couple laps. Gene Fides led 1.
Oh, we've got Andrew and LeVar here getting into each other, coming into the chicane down the hill. And that's allowed Mick to go right on by.
Yes, he did. He did not waste any time, taking advantage of that situation. And he's closing up on LeVar real quick here. I mean, he's in the top 5, but he wants that 4th place really bad. He may not be able to win it, but he wants that 4th place. And here he is taking a look on the inside, trying to complete that pass on LeVar. He does have the line, and he is going to complete the pass here. Going into turn 1, driving it in hard now, as long as he didn't overdrive it. And there good run off of turn 1. Nice pass.
Sonny's continuing to pull away. Like I said, he's just biding his time.
Yep, that's exactly what he did. He's got a 2.5 lead over 2nd place. I think we'll probably be talking to Sonny in Victory Lane again this week. Folks, we'll be back here in 2 weeks for 6 Points Racing here again. Be back in 2 weeks on the Live iRacing portal. Short races, 15-minute races, and I think this is going to be it right here, folks. It depends on when he makes it back to the line here. If he makes it back to the line before the time runs out, this will be their final lap right here, yes. He'll get the white flag. This will be their final lap right here, folks. Callan Williams second, 1.9 seconds back. But look at Gene Fides putting the moves on. But boy, he did not have a good run. White flag in the air. Last lap here, folks. And Gene Fides does complete the pass on Callan Williams. Callan trying to fight back. This is the battle here for 2nd and 3rd. And I'm telling you, them guys are driving the wheels off of those little MX-5s right now. Gene Fides says, I want it. Callan Williams says, I want it. Callan backs off a little bit here, probably to cool them tires off. I think he got them a little warm right there. Up the hill and getting ready to head to the carousel now. 3.8 seconds. That's how much time that cost them. Them two battling side by side like that cost them on the track to Sonny Canchin. Doesn't look like these guys are going to be able to reel them in, and it's going to be official right here, folks. Sonny Canchin bringing it to victory lane again this week. Here for 6 Points Racing. Congratulations to our winner, Sonny Canchin. All right, very good, very good. Well, let me see. We'll get down here and talk to Sonny. I'm sure these guys are probably waiting for me to interview him. Sonny Canchin, you got a copy?
Hi, copy. Hey, Rudy.
Well, Sonny, tell us about that race there, about in the middle there. It looked like Callan Williams and Gene Fides got by, and you just kind of rode behind them. Were you saving tires at that moment, or what was going on there? Were you just kind of riding around and letting them guys be out there and lead a little bit?
Yeah, it started off. I actually joined the race just in time for quali. My mind was not fully focused because I've seen a good quali times. A lot of other drivers, Callan and Gene and Mick and Giuseppe. Unfortunately for him, wasn't able to start the race. But on the grid, I was, like I said, I just joined the race just in time, at the nick of time, and lost focus actually. So I was trying to gather myself and thought, why not go real smooth and follow these guys to the start of the race. And halfway through, I think I found my mojo and I got back up ahead. And it was fantastic though. Yeah, lots of clean and respectable racing. That was fantastic. I hope the broadcast, I'm pretty sure it's going to be exciting to rewatch it.
Yeah, the only thing that I did miss was when you passed those two, but I caught it right immediately afterward. But great racing out there, Sonny. Them guys chasing you again. I bet you were glad to see them two battling right behind you because you just pulled away from them.
Yeah, I'm really glad, and I'm sure they had a good race. I was in the middle of it earlier, and fantastic. Got to give it to each and every one. Gene and Callan did a fantastic job. That's respect, close racing, side-by-side action. That's how you do it. And I just want to give a shout-out to Giuseppe. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to start the race, but it would have been equally great fun if he was in the mix as well.
Very good. Well, you bring it to victory lane again this week, Sonny. I don't know what that's going to do for you in the points, but I'll tell you what, that was one heck of a race. Quick race, but a great race. So congratulations on your win, buddy.
Thank you, Reddy. Looking forward to the next one. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.
All right, buddy. See you in 2 weeks. Gene Fide, you got a copy.
Yeah, I'm with you, Randy.
Well, tell me about your race out there tonight, Gene. How the battle in there between you and Callan was going.
Yeah, thanks. First of all, I just want to say congratulations to Sonny on another good win. Thought I had that there for a minute, but unfortunately, just going through turn 3, the first right-hander snapped out on me, and I was off onto the kitty litter, which is why I lost the lead there, that part that you missed. But no, I felt good. Car felt great. The setup's working really well, and I really enjoyed my battle with Callan. It was good, clean, fast racing.
Well, I'll tell you what, that looked like a lot of fun out there you and Callan were having. And now you got up there and you did lead one lap earlier and made that little slip, that little boo-boo, and it kind of got Callan to get by you it allowed Sonny to get by you and Callan, but you guys battling, but like that was letting him pull away. It kind of made it easy for him, but you guys were having way too much fun back there for second.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I really would have liked to take the fight to Sonny because he's pretty much top dog around here. So it's always good to be able to keep up with him or match him for pace. But after my little off, I just lost a bit of momentum and dropped off the back of Callan a little, and it took me a few laps to get back to him and resume fighting.
Well, you started 10th tonight, led a lap, finished second. Gene, are you ready to come back here in a couple of weeks?
Yeah, man, I'm there. Can't wait. I just have to say thank you very much to Callan for setting up a cool little league. And also a big good day to my teammates at Progression Racing Australia.
All right, Gene, congrats, and thanks for talking with us, and we'll let you go celebrate on that one.
Yeah, thank you, Rudy. See ya.
Callan Williams, do you have a copy? Oh, maybe he left the room. Callan Williams, do you have a copy? Well, I guess he must
have left. Looks like Callan might have left.
Okay, thank you, Gene. All right, well, anyhow, Callan Williams will finish third place tonight, so let's run down through the field here real quick. Okay, where did our winner go? Sonny Canchin. Okay. All right, folks, we'll run down through the results here. Sonny Canchin coming home the winner here again tonight. Gene Fides with a great battle there with Callan Williams. Those two, second for him. Callan Williams for third. Mick Field battling with Andrew Procario. Brings it home fourth. Andrew back in fifth. LeVar Bote in sixth place. Joey Young, seventh. Fabrice Boyson, eighth. Ed Young, ninth. Minotzi Major. Boy, that's a new one. Minotzi Major will finish in 10th place. And we had a couple here that did kind of have some problems. Giuseppe Inucci finishes one lap down, actually in 11th, and Rodrigo Saraceno back in 12th. So that and Shane did not start the race. So, but anyhow, congratulations to our winner here tonight. That would have been Sonny Canchin for 6 points racing here tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching here on MaxSpeedTV. We'll be back tomorrow night for SRA. So tune in at 7:30 p.m. Eastern for that. Till then, folks, stay safe and have a good night.